I want to talk to you about the do's and the don'ts of sex.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give it up?
Hello, beautiful lady. Yes, I am talking to you. It is Thursday, and you know what goes down here on Thursday. Wife Life with Dr. Gail goes down here on Thursday. So do me a huge favor. Make sure that you're hitting the subscribe button and the little bell right next to it so you'll know when I go live. And also, guess what, you guys? I have just started my Patreon page, and I am so excited that you will go hang out with me on my Patreon page. I will go deeper when it comes to your questions about intimacy, love, and amazing sex. So do me a favor, click the link below, go check out my page, and I would love to have you as part of my tribe over there as well. So tonight, I want to talk to you about the do's and the don'ts of sex. Yes, the do's and the don'ts of sex. And let me just tell you, as you guys know, I get inundated with questions from around the world, and I am so blessed that you guys do follow me from around the world here on my YouTube channel. And so there are many things that I'm going to talk about when it becomes a do or a don't that you would agree with or you might not agree with. But again, at the end of the day, I started doing this work because I wanted to help couples really understand and how to add intimacy, love, and amazing sex back into their marriages whenever they begin to struggle. And if you're not struggling, how to keep it there. Because as you guys know, if you've been following me, I have been married to the same man, which will be 35 years. And I had to continue to reinvent myself, continue to grow, continue to expand my thinking, and all of those kind of things. I am a Christian. I do love the Lord. But at the end of the day, he made sex and he said it was oh so good. So let's get into this teaching. So the first thing I do want you to do is I want you to add some honey, chocolate, whipped cream, and some sexy foods into your foreplay. I want you to add some sexy foods into your foreplay. It's okay if you do it. It is fine if you do it. Just use some raggedy sheets. You get on the floor, use a blanket or whatever, but add some sexy foods into your foreplay. Add some cherries, add some, whatever you think is a sexy food, add it into your foreplay. Strawberries, you name it. I talked about in one of my videos, food for foreplay. So go watch that video as well, but add some sexy foods into your foreplay. So that is a do. Do get creative with ice cubes. Oh my God. Especially now that it's the summer months, please add some ice cubes into your oral play. Please add some ice cubes into your oral play. I'm telling you, that sensation of hot and cold on your body, on your genitals, now that is sexy. So do that. Do try some different sex positions all in one sex sitting. Do try some different sex positions all in one sex setting. And the 69 sex position is one of the best ones you can try because you're going to be giving pleasure and you're going to be receiving pleasure at the same time. So that's a definite do. And do send hot, steamy text messages to your spouse all day long about what's going to happen. Do that. Make sure that they are text messages that they understand and not other people if they get your phone. So I want to make sure that you don't send anything that is explicit and someone else has his or her phone and it comes across and they see it. So I said text messages. I did not say picture messages. Okay. I said text messages. Okay. And the next one is do let your spouse know once you're engaging in sex that it is feeling good and that they are appreciating what you're doing to them and for them. So that's definitely a do. So let's look at the don't side of the teaching. Okay? Don't make a sex tape. I'm telling you, do not make a sex tape. I understand it's your spouse. I understand you're just making it of each other. I understand that you two are going to be the only ones viewing it. But let me just tell you, sex tapes have become a demise of some marriages. Okay? So do not make a sex tape. Dr. Gail, yes, do not do it because it might feel good and you might enjoy it now, but in a couple of years, you might not. So don't make a sex tape. Don't do anglers. And what is anglers? Anglers is licking, kissing of the anal region. Don't do it. For the simple fact is that most people who engage in that do not cleanse their mouth and their lips and their face and all that properly. And you can have fecal matter and give your partner some unwanted bacteria in places that they don't need it. So do not engage in anglers behavior, okay? I know it might feel good. I know you might want to, but don't do it. Because let me just tell you, 81% of women and 61% of men don't like you doing it anyway. That is a high numbers. So don't engage in it because for the simple fact is when you're in the mood, you're hot and heavy, most of you guys are not going to cleanse your mouth, your teeth, your lips, your tongue, none of those areas properly. And you do not want to be giving them viruses and bacteria in places that the fecal matter should not go. Okay? So make sure that's a big don't. Don't yell out during sex. Give it to me, daddy, or give it to me, mommy. It's a big turnoff. For the simple fact is, it puts you in the mindset of your mother or your father. Don't yell it out. That's not sexy. It's not. And even if you call your spouse, daddy, outside the bedroom, don't do it inside the bedroom because it just puts them in a situation where they feel like, oh my God, I'm her dad and not her spouse or her lover, and vice versa. Okay? And the next thing is don't forget to tell your spouse how amazing they are. Not just in the bedroom, but just in your life. Because we take people for granted too often. And I want to make sure that Gil is my best friend and that he knows that how amazing he is just being a part of my life. So don't forget to tell them that you appreciate them, okay? I love you guys to pieces. I am here every single Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you next week. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you're looking for more resources to take your marriage to a whole nother level, I'm your girl. Please click the link below and visit my website. There's tons of ebooks and books and all kind of things just to help you on this wife life journey. As well as I would love for you to join me on all my other platforms. You can look for me on TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page. I am always hanging out on all my platforms, so click the link below and join my tribe. I truly appreciate you.
We're bringing sexy back. We're bringing sexy back.
Let's get it started. Harder, won't you give